of the bay, that's me. That's us, that's my team. We gon' do it for the Beto. Forever we faithful. Forever we faithful.
Not again.
Forever we faithful.
Forever we faithful. Niner my gang, whoa, that back came real fast. I feel like Usain Bolt. These teams not like us, they not in the same boat. We beat all the big teams, we got all the big rings. They red and that gold. We ball never fold, grind stay in that mold. Another ring is the goal. All we do is win, 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 no matter what. It's a scary sight, a Niner jersey and a cut. Faithful to the bay, the Niner gang, yeah we up, living plush. Soon as you look up, another touch. Damn, it ain't next year, it's all year. Now, crowd full of red, white, and gold, screaming loud. Let's get it in, let's get it in. Niner gang, another win. Let's get it in, let's get it in.
Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of Forever Faithful Podcast. I'm Brandon Ferino, joined by me, as always, is my co-host, Deon Johnson from Niner Gang Podcast. Well, boys came out and played. It was a shootout, brother. How are we feeling after that game last night, brother?
It's nice that my heart rate has slowed down, and I don't have my Samsung watch yelling at me to chill out. It has been a tremendous thing. What's going on, Mom?
Hello, moms.
It's been a tremendous thing, bro. Like, this has been crazy. That was a hell of a game. I can say that Bears and 49er fans love what they saw from their offenses and hated what they saw from their defenses. I think both sides have to state that. There is no way. What's going on, Ty? But there's no way either team's fan base loved what happened with the defenses. Like, this was just an atrocity. You know what I'm saying? But what I can say is this game did do something good for me. And it proved to me that we can win shootouts, that we can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Because these are the games where you get mad at your defense. You're like, damn, I don't want my defense to do this, but it also shows that your offense still has it. Like, your offense is like, you know what? Hey, man, we got to go out there. We still got to score again. I know it's a lot, and there are times, and the thing about it is there are times where, you carry the offense, and sometimes where the defense carries everything. Where the offense has done everything that they can, and the defense is just like, hey, man, we got to take the reins on this. You know what I'm saying? And oddly enough, so pick six for D Winters last week, pick six for their guy this week. Both of them are linebackers. You know what I'm saying? And
I wanted to ask you about that pick six real quick. What were you thinking after that literally happened on the first play of the game?
Horrible throw. Should not have been thrown. It was the ball placement was bad. I know that Juwan Jennings didn't run the crispiest of routes, but honestly, it just bad ball placement. I kind of knew that was going to happen the minute I saw it, and it was such a bang play. There's nothing you can do. Like, he couldn't have done anything different in that moment to make it better, just outside of not throwing the ball to that spot, because there was nothing for him to do.
Right.
But go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah, but so basically, are you taking it? That's Purdy's fault right there.
Yeah. I think it was bad ball placement. Honestly, that's just my thought process. I know some people will look at it and give you a different reason. Once again, as I stated, Juwan didn't run the crispiest of routes, but I think it's bad ball placement because he was covered. Dude was all over him, man. And the thing about our offense is all based off of anticipation and timing. And it's like, hey, I know this guy's supposed to be right here in this moment, so this is where the ball should be. But with the anticipation and timing, you have to stop, look at yourself, and say, hey, hold on. The play isn't there. So let me not throw this. It's just not there. And you just kind of move. Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
This is what I'm saying.
You read it well.
He read it and knew what was going on. Hey, what's going on, Izzy?
Hey, Izzy.
Good to see you. Thank you. Happy holidays and Happy New Year to your family too. But when it comes to this game, once again, this just showed me the offense has no limits. We can do whatever we want. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, you saw Thomas Morstead, but I can tell you right now, that was one of the most happiest human beings on planet Earth just to be on the field. You saw him run down, congratulate his guys on the punt, like, yeah, great job on the like, bro. I never seen a punter so happy just to get on the field. And it's because we haven't needed them, and that's not a bad thing. When you don't need your punter, that means you're doing something right. That means you are constantly scoring in some way, shape, or form. You're getting 3 or you're getting 7, one of the two, and that's always a good thing, man. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then a quarterback makes a bad throw. No quarterback is void of throwing an interception. There is not a quarterback on planet Earth that can tell you they've never thrown an interception. And there's not a quarterback on planet Earth that can tell you that they don't regret certain throws. These things happen. This is normal. Okay. Manny, one of the worst quarterbacks in the league his first year. Like bad. 4-11 people. 4-11. I said Peyton Manning. Yeah, you heard me. Go do the research.
It's true.
Look at some of these quarterbacks. There's times you got to develop. There's progression. No one is flat out perfect. But when it comes to this game, if you're telling me, hey, Deon, Brock's going to give you 2 interceptions, but he's going to give you 10 touchdowns, I don't care about 2 interceptions then. If that man can throw 5 times the amount of touchdowns versus interceptions, why would I care?
Exactly.
Ain't stopped me. Not one bit. Hey, man,
hey basically, he got that pick out of the way in the beginning of the game, and then he fucking balled out the rest of the game. So, it's like, fuck the interception. Motherfucker do another 5 freaking touchdowns and shit.
There are just certain things that you see when you're watching a game that you know and understand, okay, this guy made a mistake, but it's cool. But the beauty of it is he did exactly what you stated. Brock Purdy said, I threw the interception. I get it. I know what I did wrong. Let's move forward. See, some quarterbacks and some people will dwell on that interception. They'll get inside their own head. They'll be like, dang, man, I threw that pick. I don't know if I should throw it anymore. This, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, you know me. I appreciate you. Izzy. But hey, look, man, Tonjas, she brought it up. Might as well talk, bro.
Might as well talk about it, bro. Let's talk about it.
Super duper clutch in every which way. And see, this is the thing, bro. Like, I think we need, if you can, because you got a guy that like makes shirts and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We need to make a shirt, and I'm gonna talk to you about it off camera because I don't want this out there, and then somebody steals the idea. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
we'll definitely talk
we'll
about
talk about it on camera. Oddly enough, the man that I need to talk to is up on the screen because he does that too.
Dude.
Ty, get at me on Twitter. I got an idea. Let's talk about it.
Ty, and if you want to, man, if you want to join the show, let me know. I'll send you the link.
Yeah. Oh no, this ain't even got nothing to do with Tonjas. We'll hit me on Twitter. We're gonna talk about it. This is gonna be a great one. But either way, we are truly the definition of it doesn't stop. Like, we keep going. Trent Williams went down. Did it look like Trent Williams was gone?
Dude, I kind of forgot that Trent Williams was gone.
I honestly, I didn't even notice it for the first part. Now, don't get me wrong. Let me say this. I didn't know who you were before. I know who you are now. Shout out to Austin Booker. I like you. You are a very good defensive lineman. I like Austin Booker from the Bears. He is that man is insane. I like what he's saying. Like he did everything great last night, bro. Like, I gotta give it up to the Bears defense too. They played amazing. They did as best they could, bro. Both of these defenses did what they could. These offenses were just out there just killing them.
They're just balling out, man. Honestly.
And I didn't. Okay, and first of all, hey, what's going on, Jet? I didn't know about
Jet.
This kid. What is his name, bro? He is a baller. what is it? Luther Burton the third.
Yep.
That boy ate us. Okay, Jet. You trolling right now, and you're doing it on purpose, and I know why you're doing it. And I don't like it. You see her profile picture?
No.
Look, who's in profile picture, bro? That's like the 5th time she's met Fred Warner. I don't know what happens or how she knows where to be wherever Fred. It's and she know I love Fred. Fred is my favorite player on the team. That's my guy. Okay, second time. Maybe I exaggerate a little bit. But either way, she know every time she put the picture of Fred, I'm like, really?
Oh, dude, she's trolling all the faithful with that picture.
Fred, look at him, bro. He's such a nice guy. Such a nice guy. And everybody, once again, don't give credit to Mike Garafolo, Adam Schefter, none of these people. I've been telling y'all Fred will be back for the NFC Championship game in a bare minimum. I don't want to hear it. I don't. It may just be linebacker because it ain't got nothing to do with tall, dark, and handsome.
Oh, dark and handsome.
Because she met Pete Willie, so that's tall, dark, and handsome. Then you got tall, light skinned and handsome over here with Fred Warner. So I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? The type is linebacker. That's what
the type is linebacker.
That's straight up. Take it through. Be careful. D Winters, be careful.
The type is she likes her linebackers in the 50 numbers.
This is true. Hey, look, I'm just saying, but either way, when it comes to this game, we saw an offensive explosion from both teams. It's scary for both of our defenses, but beautiful for both of our offenses. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this right now. People, literally, stop talking about my quarterback. When you mention my quarterback's name, you better put respect on his name. All 3 of y'all. Okay? Nick Wright, I don't want to hear it anymore. Just shut your mouth. I'm sorry. And I mean that as respectfully as I can. I'm tired of the disrespect for Brock Purdy when the man just goes out and balls. He's thrown 10 touchdowns, 2 interceptions in the last 2 weeks, and somebody is still finding a reason why he ain't the reason we won the game. It does not make sense. Respect Brock Purdy and what he has done. You cannot avoid it anymore. Stop trying to fight it. The man is a baller. He does what he needs to do week in and week out. If you're going to tell me that a quarterback is going to give me, once again, 10 touchdowns and 2 interceptions in 2 weeks, and that means 1 interception per game and 5 touchdowns in each of those games, I'm okay with this.
Me too.
I need people to really be quiet and stop talking about it.
I need people to, I need people to understand that Brock Purdy is the guy. And the fact that Chris Collinsworth disrespected my quarterback the way he did, calling him Patrick Mahomes, boy, you better get your ass out of that fucking booth.
See, man, here's the thing. People like to compare. They always do. They always want to. But it doesn't make anything different. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there we go. And see, the beauty is, people, I keep telling y'all this, and I'm gonna say this again. The Chiefs will not be in the playoffs this year and next year. Patrick Mahomes ain't gonna be ready for the start of the season. I don't care how quick you move, what you do. You're not gonna be the same guy after an ACL tear. Look, man, it's been that way. Yeah, he been pissy about Trey Lance, you know what I'm saying, banging his daughter and then, just dipping. That's it. Look, man, it's just the way the game go, bro. I can't help you with that. Let me share this real quick, though, because
Yeah,
this is
go ahead.
Acho. Acho is talking about Brock the Glock. Let's get some low.
Can win the Niners the Super Bowl. Yeah. This one, y'all realize Ayuk ain't playing. Debo long gone. Kittle did not play. Y'all do realize Trent Williams played one snap and pulled his hamstring. Y'all do realize Purdy had to overcome adversity. Adversity, I will say, that he put himself in, pick 6 to start the game, overcame adversity. This Brock Purdy can win the Niners a Super Bowl. No Fred Warner. No Nick Bosa. This Brock Purdy can win the Niners a Super Bowl. Extending plays like that, eyes downfield, making sure you find receivers in the end zone. Kendrick Bourne getting busy. Robinson getting busy. Jawan Jennings only had 4 receiving yards in the first half, but caught the game-winning touchdown, getting busy. Ricky Pearsall's played like one game in the last month and a half, came back getting busy. Tight ends, you don't even know their name, getting busy. Christian McCaffrey getting busy. This Brock Purdy can win the Niners a Super Bowl. I remind you all, the last time they went to the Super Bowl, Brock Purdy helped the Niners have a lead in overtime against the Kansas City Chiefs. There is no Kansas City Chiefs caliber team walking around the NFL right now. This Brock Purdy, y'all can finish the sentence, but if you can't, can win the Niners a Super Bowl. Come on, Brock.
I love it, dude. Dude, Emmanuel's been on Brock for the longest time. He praises Brock Purdy.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, and what kills me is like,
What's
even hey, what's going on, Bebop? What kills me is the fact that I believe it was Rex Ryan this morning literally saying that people just don't give this guy's props, and then that he's one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the league. It's a fact that he is, and it just is frustrating that people won't give him his flowers. Like, the dude does everything that you can. Like, there's nothing else that you would see from him that you really want. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he gives you everything you want. As far as that goes, let's take a look at just the numbers real quick and see what we got there. So when you take a look at it, man, Caleb Williams, 25 of 42, 330 yards, 2 TDs, no interceptions. Brock Purdy, 24 33, 303 yards, 3 TDs, 1 interception. He was sacked 1 time. And Caleb Williams basically was sacked probably about 3 or 4 times in this game. But as I said on the pregame preview show, he is very slippery, and he got out of pretty much all of those. But what do you have here? Look at this. This is the number. This is the number, people. That one. 23 carries, 140 yards. That's what we do. This is what I'm saying, man. And it definitely is crazy. So then you come and you look at it. Christian McCaffrey alone totaled more rushing yards than all of them combined. They had 110 combined. They only ran the ball 22 times, and they threw the ball 42 times. So they almost doubled up how much they leaned so much on the pass. And here's the thing. I watched Caleb Williams miss at least about 3 throws that would have kept them in this game. But what's confusing is, why would you go so heavy on the pass when you know we're not that strong of a run defense? Look at the average of the carries. Caleb Williams is averaging 3.6. But none guy was averaging 4.8. DeAndre Swift was averaging 6 yards. Why on earth would you go into a game knowing you have a team that has a really horrible run defense and not run the ball? I would have taken full advantage of that, especially with them. They have the 2-back system. You can run it with Swift or Monunga. Either one will kill you. And you don't want to let DeAndre Swift or Kyle Monunga get past you because they're gone. They both have home run speed. So it's what's going on? But this was just flat out insane. Like, when you take a look at that, bro. Hey, what's going on, Matt? But this is the craziness that goes on, bro. You know what I'm saying? And hey, I will give them credit, because I consistently think to myself, why wouldn't you run on this team with these kinds of numbers? I'm sorry, like, you know what I'm saying? So technically speaking, okay, let's do the math. So he had 54 yards, but he had a big run of 22. So that's 32 yards. So then that's on. Yeah, that's still 4 yards a carry. Now, my guy, obviously, you can see he had an 18-yarder, so that brings him down to just 20 yards. That's 20 yards on 7 carries. You know what I'm saying? That's still all that's just under 3 yards a carry. So it's not too crazy. And the Bears do have one of the best defenses in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? They got the buff Steve Urkel out there playing, Terrell Edmonds. That's what I call him because he looked just like Steve Urkel. I can tell you right now, I'll pull up a split screen, you guys will be amazed at the fact that Jaleel White and Tremaine Edmonds look a lot alike. But this is definitely something that was confusing. So you have that. Then you have Purdy with we scored 3 touchdowns rushing. Brock had 2 of them. And look, that play where he ran back, then ran forward, then moved and shifted.
Where he broke the ankles of the defense?
I need y'all to stop disrespecting my quarterback, bro.
Bro, let me tell you, when that play went down, my dad and I looked at each other and we were laughing our asses off because he did that shit.
I was just like, wait, was he? Oh, he about to? No, wait, Juice? And bro, Juice gave up on the play.
He's like,
he gave up on the play. He was done. He stopped running. He didn't even budge. He just stood in that one spot, and then randomly Brock was like, "Hey, you're open here. Take this." Like, I was like, "What?" Like, you can tell, bro, if you go back and watch that play, I swear to you, everything I love, Juice stopped. He stopped.
That was hilarious.
He did not go. He didn't even come out and try to block. He just stood there. And then randomly, as Brock is about to cross the line of scrimmage, he chucks the ball to him and boom, touchdown. Easy money. But this is what I mean. Like, these are the things that we can do. And now we're humming on all cylinders. So you can see right there, just looking at that, that's already, you know what I'm saying, almost 500 yards of offense. You know what I'm saying? And then I believe that the Bears, Kalia Davis was doing it. Samio, I love Samio Okunwanu. I love that dude.
Too.
He is great. He is great. Bryce Huff is working at it. Look, Alfred Collins and CJ West have been our best defensive picks.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, I think we would have been able to put Nick Martin in that as well if it would have been a situation where he would have played, because he's attacking the machine, And I know I think they put him on IR because of the concussion and whatnot. I guess he had lingering symptoms. But either way, love what Samuel is doing, loving that. I like that Kalia Davis, he had his pass defense. That was fantastic. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking at these things and you see everything that's going on. It's great. Now, this dude, man, hey, look, I'm not going to discount what the Bears did. Like I said, their run average was pretty good. They probably should have kept trying to run it. But ours, we did better. Christian McCaffrey, 23 carries, 140 yards, 6.1 yards a carry. That 41-yard run was a thing of beauty. It was his longest run of the season. And I think the last time we had a run longer than that, it was Brock Purdy, I think for like 35 yards or something. Quicker commish, yes. What's going on, buddy? Oh yeah, man. Hey, it was definitely an entertaining game. I sent you an email, bro. If you want to do like a post-game show, get at me, man. Me and Brandon will gladly come on. We'll hang out with you. We'll definitely do it, man. But I replied to you. So yeah, you got the right email. Definitely let us know. I'll forward the information over to him. We can definitely do it. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But this team, man, let me say something. The Bears, hey, man, this dude right here, Luther Burden III, yo, that dude's a baller. He killed us all night. 8 catches, 138 yards, 17.3 a catch, and a touchdown. Hey, Luther Burden was balling, bro. Super balling. Like what I saw from him. The Bears have themselves a nice receiver on their hands, especially with that. Like Luther Burden did his thing. Of course, you got your Colston Loveland. He went out there, 6 catches, 94 yards. But Colston Loveland committed the cardinal sin. He tried to leave before he caught the ball. He didn't look the ball in, catch it, and then go. He tried to catch and go, and it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? So that was one big play. I think that could have helped him too in that game. But then, you come around, you look at it, those are the only two real receivers that did anything. Everybody else was just here and there. It's little small stuff. For the 49ers, Ricky Pearsall, 5 catches on 8 targets, 85 yards.
Dude, Pearsall was drawing up some routes, bro.
Oh, hey, man. He is definitely a really good route runner. I did see some good things from him in the game where he was doing some route running. That was nice. Not mad at that. Tonjes, 7 for 60 with his TD. JJ, 2 for 42 with his touchdown. Juice with the most random of touchdowns of all, where he just sitting there and just standing there. Oh, hey, yeah, I'll take that. Appreciate it. And see, but what this does for me is it reminds people Juice is a threat. And that's what I want. I want people to continually look for 44 and go, damn, should we? Yeah, we might want to cover that dude. And then that draws the defense away from somebody. It gives another person opportunity to do separation and stuff like that. All of those things. And I think they said if KB gets to 600 yards on the season, he get another bonus. So he's going to be hoping and praying he can get that 600.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely a good thing. But, KB just had 1 catch for 25 yards. He caught his 1 target. That's perfectly fine. Then we come over, we take a look at of course, the defenses. Nobody fumbled, which is a good thing for both teams. Neither team fumbled, but Jermaine Edmonds, TJ Edwards, Jaquan Brisker, Nashawn Wright, Ron Dexter Sr., all of these dudes with 7 or more tackles. That's definitely fantastic. You know what I'm saying? They had 3 TFLs. They had the 1 sack that came from Austin Booker. Shout out to Austin Booker. Doing the things that he was doing, man. He was balling all night long. I got to say that, man. Austin Booker is a monster. That dude is a great defensive lineman. Dexter Sr., he actually had a really nice hit on, I believe it was CMC, to stop him in the run. Like he came through that hole and just laid him back out. It was, as forward motion was retracted, he was going backwards. But I love it. The fact that the Bears defense showed up, they did some great things. Our defense showed up. We had 5 passes defense. We had 4 TFLs. We didn't get any sacks, but that's okay. You take a look at the interception. Of course, that was TJ Edwards for the Bears that had the pick 6. Sky Moore for 4 kick returns, 92 yards, not too bad.
Not bad.
So, good thing. Then you take a look at
no field goals.
The kicking. We didn't need him to kick field goals because he was too busy kicking extra points. So this is literally, I think this is our second or third 40 burger? Sky, okay. Yeah, it's our second. So Sky Moore, if Sky Moore wants to get more looks on offense, I think he's just going to have to work on his route running. Sky Moore he's a really good returner, but I think he would be a subpar receiver. I think he'd be okay. I don't think he'd be great. They don't really ask that of him. I think they really want to rely on JJ and Pearsall and probably Kittle and Tonjes, and DeMarcus Robinson, guys like that before they even go to Sky Moore. So
yeah,
he's pretty low on the pecking order. So maybe not, but I would rather just keep him doing the return thing because he's doing a great job doing that. He really is. He's doing a fantastic job.
I agree
with that.
Killing it in the return gig.
Yeah, and here's everything else looks good here, but I'm going to stop sharing because I do want to touch on something. I feel bad for Isaac Garendo, man. I feel bad for the kid. Like it's becoming a theme now with our team. If you get drafted by us, there's certain positions you don't want to be. And to be honest with you, you don't want to be a running back getting drafted by the Niners. You just don't. We don't do anything with them. None of them. The only running back that saw any kind of real significant playing time was Elijah Mitchell. And he couldn't stay healthy, so the only playing time he saw was only because that was the only time he was actually healthy.
Correct.
But all of our backs that we draft, we don't do anything with them.
Yeah,
And it's extremely unfortunate because you can impede a kid's progress, man. Garendo could have went elsewhere and balled. I think the kid has talent. I don't know what it is that Jordan James is doing or what he can do that Isaac cannot, especially already being in the system, knowing how this works, understanding
exactly.
what
That's
we
what I'm
do.
saying.
Like I'm confused. So it for me, yes, of course, we're definitely happy that we got the game, but there's still definitely some things that we always have to talk about, things that we have to clean up. Our defense definitely has got to get better because we do not want to be going into shootouts every time we have to play in the playoffs. Now, mind you, for next week, it's definitely going to be crazy because I can tell you right now, bro, there's probably going to be a lot of TBD games. Lots of TBD games, bro, because
Schedule's already out.
Let me take a look real quick. Let me see real quick. Hold on. Because I know they got to flex us into prime time.
We're playing Saturday. We're playing Saturday night at 5:00.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I like that.
I see it.
That's another
6 p.m.
short week.
Seahawks. Yeah, 6 p.m. Seahawks. So we got a short week. Oof, Jesus. Damn, we went from one short week to another short week. Jeez. Y'all couldn't flex us into Sunday night, damn it.
Yeah. So they rather put Baltimore and Steelers on Sunday night than have a better ass game of Seattle and Niners for Sunday.
So you got the Ravens and the Steelers, and Lamar Jackson might not even play because his back hurt. And I ain't saying like his back hurt in a way like he's faking it. Like, no, I saw a man I think he got like kicked or kneed in the back. It wasn't intentional, but it happened. And it's a football game. So you know it's gonna go down. Now, if I'm Lamar, I am trying to get out there. And then I'm gonna go home and get every bit of treatment I can on my back consistently. If you ain't heard of electromagnetic therapy where they put these little discs on your back and they put this like cold ass cream on you, bro, you might want to try it. The shit is amazing. But yeah, it's much.
Yeah, I thought, I thought I was having heart complications, man. My ass was fucking like trying to take deep breaths. Shit, that game got me, bro.
It was crazy. The game was insane. So, you know what? Let's just look at it again. Might as well call it right now. Let's take a look at it. Go ahead and bring that schedule back up that you had.
All right. Boom and boom.
So Saturday, and let me tell y'all something, people. A lot of these games have a lot of meaning. Some of these games ain't gonna mean shit, but some of these games have a ton of meaning. So my oxygen, you depleted it last night. If you have an oxygen tank, anybody had an oxygen tank watching that Niner game last night, it was depleted. I'm pretty sure you ran through it.
Honestly,
go to the pharmacy. They're gonna look at you and be like, "How did you run through a whole thing of oxygen in one night?" And be like, "Look, if you would have watched this game too, you wouldn't have been able to breathe either."
like I told you last night, Deon, fucking a motherfucker needed a drink last night after that.
Oh yeah, you need a shot after that one, man. But this is what I would say. So starting on Saturday, and I want you to take on. This is a game for the division. This is a battle for the number 4 spot because, of course, one of these two teams is going to win. It's crazy to see that the Panthers have made so much progression. I love what they're doing. It's wild to see that the Bucs are even in this position.
Man.
But I don't know who to pick here, man. I am not sure who to pick. This is a hard sell.
I think the Panthers are gonna win it, bro.
Okay. Oh, you know what? My boy, his wife. Yeah, Panthers. Got to go Panthers. Yeah, I can't go Bucs. She killed me. Shout out to my buddy's wife, Jess. You know what I'm saying? Your Panthers should be able to at least get the division, even if they are going to be one and done. Because I think whoever wins the NFC South is one and done in the playoffs. I don't think they do much. And then, well, if that's the case, you can call me Ferrari, damn it, a Lamborghini. Either one of those is fine. You want to go
like
high?
that scene from Fast and the Furious,
right?
We got under that hood, Ferrari.
Exactly. So I would say, of course, I'm taking us to beat the Seahawks. Given the fact we can stop Jackson Smith and Jigma. because that's the only person we really got to stop. We stop him, we stop Sam Darnold. Definitely got to worry about their run game, but we'll do a preview show on that anyway. Green Bay versus Minnesota doesn't really hold any weight. The North has already been taken. I do believe Green Bay probably wins that game. I'll take Green Bay. What you thinking?
Yeah, I think Green Bay will take it too.
Okay.
Depending on if Jordan Love plays or not.
Yeah, that's true. That's actually very well. Hey, Malik Willis didn't look too bad.
Mm-hmm.
He looked all right. Browns and the Bengals. Shedeur Sanders gets another win. And this one, is Burrow even playing?
Yeah, he's still playing.
Yeah, he is. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna have to take on this one. Yeah, Shedeur, I love you, man, but Joe's a different animal, and your offense ain't worth a dime. So you're working with what you got, but it ain't necessarily the best. And this one, the Colts and the Texans, obviously it's the Texans.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Colts have been eliminated from the playoffs, unfortunately. Hey, but Phillip Rivers has health insurance for his kids for another 5 years. So
that's all that matters.
All that matters for him. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Cowboys and the Giants is a meaningless game, but I'll take the Cowboys.
Same. Cowboys.
Falcons and the Saints, another meaningless game. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and go with the Falcons. I'll take the Falcons.
I'm going with the Saints. They're on a win streak right now.
All right. We got another it's not even fair that this game is happening. It's the Jags and the Titans. We know the Jags are going to beat the brakes off of the Titans. That's a foregone conclusion. Ooh, this is nice. Broncos versus the Chargers. Ooh, let me see where they at. The Broncos got the division far and away, especially with the Chargers taking the L yesterday, which is kind of unfortunate.
Yeah. This would have been another. If Chargers won, this would have been another division clincher.
Yeah. For the Chargers, this is just more so seeding type of thing. So you know what?
It's gonna be Chargers.
Shout out for my boy AC, man, my brother. We're gonna go with the Chargers. We're gonna bolt up.
I also think it's because Denver's probably gonna sit their players. So
yeah, probably so. I mean, you got the division locked up. Ain't no point to possibly injure someone, especially giving somebody an extra week of rest. That's a good thing. And then we have Kansas City and the Raiders. It's another meaningless game. Damn, bro, I don't know. They both suck. Neither one of them have a quarterback right now.
It's gonna be KC. The Raiders I think they're tanking. So
yeah, they're trying to get their number one pick.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So KC will definitely get that dub. Eagles versus the Commanders. It's definitely gonna be the Eagles.
Mhm.
They played great yesterday too. They did. They had a really good game. Jets versus.
You had no offense in the second half.
Hey man, look. At the end of the day, as long as you get the dub, who cares where your offense was in first?
You're lucky the Bills fucking choked on that 2-pointer.
They definitely did choke on the 2-pointer. But I'll take Buffalo to beat the Jets. I mean, they know the division is already lost to the Patriots, so it's nothing. The Patriots versus the Dolphins. I mean, I'll take the Patriots, but if the Patriots wind up sitting everyone, which they may or may not do, I would say probably the Dolphins. But I'll stick with the Patriots to get the dub. They probably want to continue to win, keep things rolling. Rams versus the Cardinals.
Let's go Cards.
The Rams are going for any type of seeding that they can do. It's a divisional game, and I don't say this often, but damn it, go Redbirds.
Go Redbirds, damn it.
There you go, man. I'd rather you guys win and mess up their seeding, in more ways than not, than for them to win and do anything. Do I really truthfully
Falcons tonight?
And do I really believe the Cardinals are going to win? No, not by any stretch of the imagination. I'm pretty sure the Rams will. I'm just hoping that they do because it'll mess with the Rams seeding. Lions versus the Bears. The Lions have been technically eliminated from the playoffs.
Yeah, they are.
But what I will tell you is, and they can't really, this is a meaningless game, honestly, when I had to think about it, because the Bears already have the North. So that's it. They're done. They don't really need to do anything special. And they don't have a shot at the number 1 seed. So I could see them resting guys next week. I
Yeah,
can see Bill Johnson telling everybody to take a step back, chill. So the Lions,
which
might
makes
win.
sense. I mean, why wouldn't you, right? Because you're
Yeah,
not going for the
I'm
one
not.
seed anymore.
I'm not wasting my time with that. And then of course we got the big Sunday nighter. No Monday Night Football, obviously. Steelers versus the Ravens. I'm gonna take the Steelers.
I'm taking the Steelers.
I'm taking the Steelers. I think
I'm
Aaron
taking
Rodgers
the
is gonna
Steelers
pull it off.
for my uncle and my brother-in-law because
You
they're
know
both
what I'm
Steeler
saying?
fans.
I'm gonna take the Steelers. I'm gonna take the Steelers from Big Snoop Dogg. That's what I'm taking for.
Okay.
That's his that Stephen A. and Big Snoop Dogg. There you go, man. I'll roll with you on that one. You know what I mean? Yeah, playing that Saturday game is gonna be insane. That's gonna be crazy. And
so
we're
my buddy,
evening. Okay. All right.
mhm. My buddy went to the game with his dad last night. So my friend is a Niner fan and his dad's a Chicago fan. And
Oh
he said
wow.
it
Okay.
was fucking epic last
Oh
night.
yeah.
Like
Yeah. Guaranteed.
it was loud as shit and packed.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I saw Bears fans in the stands. I saw them. They were there. They were there. You know, they ain't gonna beat out us because we travel well. We take over stadium. But Bears fans were there. I definitely saw some Bears fans out there. They had their stuff on. They was ready.
Dave McNiner, what's up?
What's up, Dave?
Yeah, no, it was.
Yeah, that's true.
That's like epic, man.
Yeah, but I honestly, man, that game last night had everybody on pins and needles. It played out, I think, the way that everyone would have wanted it to play out. You take that schedule down, but that's the way everybody wanted it to play out. They wanted a shootout. Like this.
Yep.
What people have to understand is shootouts are great for football and they're great for business because the higher offensive scoring, the more people watch, the more clips you get shared, and the more eyes are on the game because they see that it's craziness. You know, the only other way that you're going to get a game to be like that is if it's a defensive struggle and you got to win the game like 6-3 or something, you know, or it's a lopsided blowout and one team is just dominating the whole game and the other team is, you know, and that same team is dominating on offense as well. But with this game coming up against Seahawks, that's going to be a nail biter again. And yeah, I'm probably gonna go to the bar for that one, man. I don't think I'm being in the house. Yeah, I think my wife would kick me out if I was in the house and I was watching that.
Shit,
I'm
bro.
going crazy, bro. I'm gonna be very upset.
Hey, you know, they also said too is this is the first time in the league where the game was tied.
Yeah, back and forth, the
back and
continual ties. Yeah, that was definitely a record that happened because it was killing me, bro. It was like, all right, you score, we score, you score, we score, you score, we score.
I was like, dude, we gotta get away from these motherfuckers.
Somebody gotta stop somebody here, damn it. Like one of y'all gotta not score like at some damn point. So it's different, man. I honestly just think that it's a beautiful thing for us once again because it shows that our offense is great. It shows that we have a ton of firepower, even with all the injuries, and it shows that we really do just keep going with the next man up mentality, man. It's frustrating because we don't want it to be that, and we would definitely love for it to be a situation where we could just, you know, not have to deal with all these injuries and be able to do the things that we want to do on offense. You know, have more consistency. You know, I think. If I'm not mistaken, it looks like CMC got a little bit hurt last night. I think he wound up having like, you know, something going on with like his oblique or his ribs, something in that area, or his back. Yeah, lower back. So
we already knew he had back issues beforehand. It's just a matter of time, like when it was going to start acting up again. Yeah. And I mean, the guy stayed in there and he balled out still. And dude, shout out Brian Robinson too, man.
Oh, E-Rob did his thing, man.
Yeah, motherfucker went off, man.
You know, and I mean that's the key. It's always about making sure that these dudes can do exactly what we asked them to do and get it right the first go around. You know what I mean? And like I said, I feel bad for Isaac Guerrero. Because this was your year to be the backup to CMC. Then they go and get Brian Robinson Jr. Now, randomly out of nowhere, Jordan James, who hasn't seen the football field but from the sidelines all year, is picking up steam, and now you're inactive. and we're asking about Jordan James in the media, I honestly would have looked at them and said, y'all need to tell me what's going on with Isaac Correndo, because I have no idea how you draft one back, then you just act like he doesn't exist. You draft
Right.
another back and act like he's the best thing since sliced bread.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, there are just certain things that you do as a team where it just does not make any sense, and that will never make sense to me at all. I refuse to understand why you draft a position consistently, yet it never works out.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's almost as bad as our first round picks.
Even he's been on the special teams for like most of the season, and then out of nowhere he kind of just boop.
Yeah, and they put Brian Robinson back there to do.
Yeah, and Brian Robinson's back there. I'm like, what are we doing?
So wait, why do we have our backup running back doing kick returns when we possibly may need him because we have CMC and God forbid he gets injured, but it's happened in the past. So
Yeah.
there's different things that we just have to do that we need to be able to focus on, but we can't keep wasting draft picks on guys we're not going to even give a shot to. You know what I mean?
Well, Deon, got to ask you, defense can be kind of challenging, but who you giving your game ball to on the offense?
Offensively, it's Brock Purdy, man. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
The dude is just too good. I can't give the ball to anybody else. I like what CMC did. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jake Tonjes. Love Ricky Pearsall with the routes and everything. Great touchdown run by JJ. Perfect leverage. Way to do it. But I'm sorry, man. Brock the Glock Purdy, man. He's balling on another level. And I'll tell you this, man. We might be in for another 5 touchdown week next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
But what about you? Who you got on offense?
So since you already took Purdy, I'll go somewhere else. I'm gonna go Christian McCaffrey.
Okay.
That boy had a great game. He rushed for 140 yards.
Mm-hmm.
Had about 40 yards of receiving.
Yeah.
He's almost there to get that 1,000. So
yeah, he's getting there. He's closer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, defensively, man.
Defense. What do you got? What do you think, man?
There isn't really a ball to give anybody to, man. Because defense,
it'll be a tough one.
We didn't have a great showing defensively. We really didn't. But if I had to say anything, it would probably be Samuel Kawano, just for that last play where he kept pushing, Caleb Williams back further and further and further. I have to say that was definitely a great thing. Shout out to Bryce Huff. I believe he started the pressure on
Bryce Huff. Almost had his ass, man.
Yeah, he almost had him, but he slipped. And then the next thing you know, that was that. I will say Caleb Williams played a great game.
Yeah, Caleb balled out. I'm not going to lie.
He played a great game. He had about 2 or 3 throws that would have kept y'all fully in the game that he missed, that he shouldn't have missed. There's some throws where they did the replay and they were just talking about it. And I think, who was it? Was Brady on the call last night? Was that Brady? Or who was that? I forgot who it was on the call. But either way, it was better for them to do what they did. I don't think that Caleb Williams played a bad game. I think he just has to be a little bit better with his throws. And things will continue to get better, man. I mean, to be honest with you, you can't ask for much more from the Bears this season. Even if they got bounced in the first round, this is a win for them. The Bears organization, this is a win. For your season, this is a dub. I don't think that you guys get bounced in the first round. I doubt that highly, but I'm definitely stating you guys winning going from last place last year? Yeah, last place in the North to worst to first. This is a win.
Yeah. And
you got a head coach, you got a line, just continue to improve your team, bro, and things will get better. But I think Caleb played a very good game.
Right. Yeah, I think the only thing you guys have to worry about too is going into the playoffs is your defense, because if they play like the way they played yesterday, then you got something to worry about. But your offense is totally fine with Caleb.
Yeah. I think
you guys got some stars out there for sure.
And I'm not really, everybody knows me. I'm not really a big fan of USC quarterbacks. But Caleb Williams did a pretty good job. He definitely did a pretty good job, man. I think we'll end it there. But This is going to be a great Saturday night game, man.
When,
Tell you right now, eyes are going to be on that game in every which way you can think of.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be crazy. So,
Deon, I'll stay on the camera when we end it because I'm going to ask you about the game for Saturday.
Oh yeah, what we got? He said.
What do you say?
Put him up here, man. Parker, he said, F the Bears. Good shit, y'all. I hate the Niners, but I was rooting for y'all big time. Well, who are you a fan of?
Yeah, who's your team?
Parker, if you don't have, if you're not a Bears fan, you're not a Niners fan, who is your team?
He's probably a Packers fan.
Maybe so. Packers.
Yep, I fucking knew it. Because only Packer fans say that shit.
Hey, for you, bro, shout out Malik Willis. He played a pretty good game, man. He didn't look too bad. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for tapping in, though, man.
Yeah, we appreciate you tapping in, brother. We appreciate you tapping in. Malik Willis didn't look too bad. He looked all right. You know, he ain't no Jordan Love, but he looked all right. But you know, yeah, we appreciate any fan that comes in, man. It doesn't matter what string, you know, yeah, I know, man. Certain things we just wind up looking and going, damn. We know your pain. We've been complaining.
Yeah, we definitely know your pain, bro.
We have been complaining about our own line for years, and they never address it. And then they do stuff like this, and then everybody looks at us and goes, "Why are you complaining?" And we go, "You still obviously don't pay enough attention because even with the success that we've had, believe me, we would like a lot more stability on that offensive line, definitely at center." But either way, man, appreciate y'all for hanging out with us. We're gonna end it there. You see us, you see the handles on Twitter, man. You can find B-Dubs on just about every platform under the sun. You're gonna find me here on YouTube and or Facebook and or X. But thank y'all so much for tuning in and hanging out with us. We'll see y'all Saturday morning. We got a preview show.
Yeah, Saturday morning.
We'll do the preview show. It'll be about 9 a.m. So that's 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, 9 a.m. Brandon's time. I'll give him a reminder Friday because other than that, he might sleep in on me.
I'm gonna set up the next show right now. Yeah. And then also too, if you guys haven't yet already, please hit that like, subscribe button on both channels for our Faithful Podcast and Niner Game Podcast. We're trying to get our road to 1,000 subscribers on both channels, so please help us out there.
Yeah. Brandon's headed toward 8. I'm headed toward 7. So let's make it happen.
Yeah. Like Deon said, we're on all platforms, basically TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, YouTube, all that good stuff, Twitch. And but until next time, guys, we'll see you Saturday. Go Niners. Peace.